Okay, step one, we're going to build the legs. Start with our rubber end caps. Keep the thick part to the bottom, the same as where the square hole is. So, like so. Then we're taking the 4 coach bolts. These are the bolts with the square just beneath the dome top, and you'll need 4 M10 nuts. So go from the bottom of the foot with the square going into the square hole, and out through the top. Take your leg, M10 nut, lock nut, and screw it on. And same for the other side. From the bottom, 10 nut, screw it on, and tighten. Okay, so when we've got the 2 legs made, we're going to connect this centre piece. If you keep an eye, your 2 tabs should be facing forward and the bracket should be facing back towards you. We're using the M10 by 65mm bolts. There are 2 sizes of bolts. Make sure you use the shorter ones at this stage. You'll need 4 washers and 4 nuts and 2 17mm spanners. So put your washer onto your bolt on the outside, bring your bolt through, add your nut, and tighten. And when you've all 4 bolts entered, tighten all your nuts. We're going to fit the adjustable stands. You can set these to whatever height you want. You've got multiple holes here. I then set mine with 3 showing. So, oh, wrong way. From the inside out. And there's a threaded nut fitted into the bar, so that should screw straight in.
Go.
And just be careful that when you're fitting these, you're keeping your bars to the opposite side of your tabs. And then you fit them both at the same height. Okay, so now we're going to fit the bench support bar and the foot stand. So step 1, we're going to fit these plastic end caps onto the either side of the support bar. Okay, step 2, we're going to fit the foot to the centre support bar. Line this up. We're using an M10 by 70 bolt. There's only 3 of them left for the 3 extension pieces. And there's only 1 hole that this will fit to. So get it through, M10 nut on the other side, and tighten.
Oh.
So next step, we'll connect the other end of the extension piece into end bracket. Again, the bolt only fits through 1 hole.
Action.
And tighten. So we're going to fit this bracket onto the back here. And put your washer onto your bolt. There's only 1 hole left, and you're going to put it through the top hole in this bracket. If you put this down, line it up, and fit your nut on the other side, and tighten. Okay, so now we're going to fit this bracket. It's going in the second last hole with the holes towards the back, and that just folds down through. Doesn't need attached, just sits like that. Next we're going to fit this. We're going to use one of these linch pins. We're using the thicker linch pins. There's 2 8mm, 1 10mm. For this we're using the 10mm. We'll line this up. And push this through, like so.
Action.
Okay, we're now going to fit these two seat supports. So they've got rounded ends on them. We're pushing one in there, we're pushing the other one onto this bar here. Then we take the M10 by 160, put a washer on it here, follow this up and take that through there and through this bracket. Pull this one up, fit your M10 nut. Now I'll get this started, but at this stage don't tighten this bolt because you'll have to put your seat on and you might need these to move backwards and forwards.
Action.
Okay, now we're going to fit the next two parts. Take another M10 by 160 bolt, put your washer on, take your rounded bar, through the bar, through the bracket to this bar here. Take your next one, through the bracket goes here, and put your bolt on. Again, I wouldn't tighten this at this stage, just get it started so it'll hold in place. Okay, so next up, put your washer on. This is your last M10 by 160 bolt. And you're taking it to this hole in the middle of the bar. Lift this up, slide it in here. Follow it up, right over here, and put your nut on the end. And again, just get it started. Don't tighten it just at this stage. Okay, now we're going to fit the seats on the back. By this stage, you should only have M8 by 35 bolts left. This is what the smaller washers are for. So put your washer onto your M8 bolt. You'll be moving to a 14mm spotter now from your 17mm that we've been using up tonight. So just line up, there's 4 holes on the bottom of the seat. There's 4 holes on the box section. So just line these up. The holes in the seat are threaded, so it should screw right in. Okay, so when you have the top one on, putting this top piece on, same thing, 4 holes in the box section, 4 threaded holes in the bottom of the cushion. Just set her on. Use the last of your M8 bolts with washers to suit and line them up and screw them in.
Action.
Okay, now you have your waistband built, time to go up and just tighten all your screws. Now we're finished, you'll have been left with 2 8mm linch pins, and the purpose of these is to lock your bench in place when you fold it up. So your bench can be easily folded up to here, and this can be pushed down here for storage. Your linch pins then hold your, put it in there, and in there. Means it'll not move about if you want to move it. And to put it back down, pins out, pins out, pins down. When in this position, you have storage slots for your linch pins here and here.